Welcome back. Well then, I don't think Draghi went away. He went out the front door and he came back from the back door. So, the situation now is, politically speaking, with Draghi's demission, the Italian President of the Republic, Sergio Mattarella, never accepted it. But he'll be operating under special powers until the elections. We could be talking about October or even next year, because the Italian parliamentaries on the 22nd of September will mature 5 years to go in retirement, believe it or not. While as common mortals will have to work nearly an entire lifetime to receive absolute misery in return. So basically it was, I suspected it was good, too be good to be true. It would go away easily like this. It was a famous free card game which you have to guess what card is the ace or whatever. Typical scam con man of the street game. So he'll be under those so-called special powers, and then we would have thought even the government would have fought with him. It would have been a blessing for us, because it's the same people throughout the health crisis period. Their so-called health restrictions to combat you know what is a total failure. And there's a few things which I want to mention about Italy. There is a record drought here in Italy, which passes through the region of Piemonte and Lombardia. It's under below the level historical for the river of the Po. It's the main river which passes through these regions, really. And 40% of Italian electricity is generated by hydroelectric dams. Problem is, if that water level goes below a certain level, these machines will have to shut down, adding more aggravation to the situation of energy here in Italy. Who knows, when it comes the autumn and so on, there will be rains coming. And what else? The government's attempts to help Italians to pay their fuel bills is going to be funded from funds which traffic violations are funded. You know, you get a parking ticket, a speeding ticket. It's going to be funded from that. Basically, rob from the poor to give to the rich, basically, Draghi's doing. And all these so-called bonuses and benefits, I think he wants to try to buy the Italians' faith through that. That comes from the fiat money, phony money which they print. And that's obviously more debits is going to be added to the public deficit, although the Italian. which is absolutely enormous to our GMP. It's grown more than 60% in the last 2 years. It used to be 40, I think 3 years ago. And it's going to continue to grow, I believe, because the more they spend and stick it on the a slate, buy now and pay later. And the only thing is, there will be more taxes for citizens to pay. It's impossible to block this public deficit. It's the same thing in every country. It's grown. It's like the kid which is sticking its finger inside a dam when there's a leak. When you run out of fingers to block the holes, what will come? The whole thing will fall down due to the tidal wave, the pressure of the water. So the emergency plan to save energy, if the Russians, the 26th of July, decide not to open a gas line on Europe, the government's plans are, I think, shops and businesses will have to close at 7 p.m, restaurants at 11 p.m, private houses will have to switch off their lights at same time, 11 p.m. Public illumination, street lamps and that, reduced to 40%. This will be a big issue for law and order because less illumination, there'll be more crimes perpetrated by villains. And who knows what it's going to be like in the next few months. Austerity and hardship for all, basically, but not for them.